number of values, right? But only one type of values, depends on its type, means either integer or like this, float, character. Okay, now in the last class I have discussed a program, find the largest and smallest element. Do you have any question regarding this? Because there was some issue with the last class. So do you have any question, or is that clear to all? I have discussed this program, this one, largest and smallest element of an array. The logic was you must follow for any array program, this up to this will remain same. Can you see this one? Up to this, enter the number of elements, and you will declare an array of that size. Remember, we are using GCC compiler. Those who will use Turbo C compiler, this variable n will not be allowed here. You have to put some constant, but in case of GCC, it is perfectly okay. Okay, so we have taken the size, we have declared an array of that size, and then we are taking the elements. How to take the elements? Same way, just here we have to write. Normally for normal means for primitive variable we used to write ampersand ARR, but here we have to write ampersand ARR with I. I is the index. Then what we are doing, we are considering the first element is the largest and smallest element. Means the logic was, look, there will be array is very important in coding perspective, not only for means for this course, but any sort of competitive coding contest, array is required. Array is mostly used. Okay, so let we have 5 7 1 0 minus 3. What we have assumed? We have assumed first element is the smallest element and it is the largest. We have assumed this. Then what we are doing, we are comparing this, means first element that is stored in small and large. So small and large both will be storing 5. Then from next element, means from this element onwards up to this, we are comparing this small with, means ARR with the next element. This is array ARR, and if it is, then small will change to ARR, because small must store the smallest element. The logic is this one. If small is greater than ARR of I, then small will be ARR of I. Similarly, if large, means large is less than. Why I am writing here greater than and here less than? Is it clear to you? ARR
small or large
I.
take small or large take
Question was find the smallest and largest element. Find the, actually small means smallest element. Smallest, better. Okay, just this one here. Smallest equals to 5. Then we have to write here smallest. Smallest equals to this. Find the smallest and largest element in an array. That is the question. So in that case, what we have assumed? We have assumed first element of the array is the smallest and it is also the largest element. Then from next onward, means look, and for array which loop you think will be better to use? Always for loop, because we know its size. So I will be running from 1 to what? I will be running from 1 to n or n minus 1. What is the value of n
N.
here?
Sir, N 5
N
over
is 5 here. It must run from less than n. 1 to less than n, because last index is, this index is what? N minus 1. Array's index starts from 0. It starts from 0, first element index, and it is up to n minus 1. So you must run this loop from means up to less than n minus 1 actually. 1 to why 1? Because we have assumed the first is the smallest and largest. So, and I am going to compare with the next onwards. So this is the logic. Now you tell me, is that clear to you? So the algorithm is, we have assumed the first is the smallest and largest element, and from next onwards, means from index 1 to n minus 1, we are comparing whether the smallest is actually the smallest element or not. So to do that, we have what we have written, smallest is greater than ai, error of I, means 5 is greater than, okay, just let me dry run this code. So 5 is, how it will check, 5 is greater than 7? No, 5 is not greater than 7. So smallest will remain same, 5. Then large is 7, we have assumed. Is large is less than 7? Yes. Then it will change to 7. Now large will be from 5, it will be now 7. Got it? And next, now next element is this one. Now small is 5, because small haven't changed in the last iteration, it remains 5. So 5 is greater than 1. Yes, now it is true. So small will be now 1. And now it will be checking, large is 7, 7 less than 1? No, so large will not change. Then 0. Now it will be checking whether now the smallest is 1, so 1 is greater than 0. Yes, so small will change from 1 to 0. Got it? And also now it will be checking whether 7 is less than 0. No, so it won't change, large will remain 7. Now the next element is minus 3. So now 0 greater than minus 3. Yes, so now it is minus 3. And this one 7, is it less than minus 3? No, so it won't change, so it will be remain 7 and it will be minus 3. That is the smallest and largest element in the array. Is that clear to all? Because now I will be going to start another topic, that is by searching, how to search an element in an array. There will be number of actually assignment on array. You have to do a number of assignment on array. Do anyone know, do you know the different searching technique?
So linear search or binary search?
ফার্স্ট সেমে হয়েছিল?
না না মানে জানতাম আমাদের।
Okay, now I'm going to start this searching technique, then there will be sorting technique. Actually in your syllabus you have this linear search and binary search. Okay, let us actually your first internal date is declared, I think, right? 8, 9, 10 probably.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And your internal syllabus will be array, and there will be one more topic that is called function, up to function. from beginning up to function, your internal syllabus. So array will be completed by tomorrow, because although you will have a number of sorting technique, but we are not in a position to explain all of them right now. I'll be explaining bubble sort, selection and insertion sort. Although you have merge sort and quick sort. Merge sort and quick sort will be discussed later. Okay, let us focus on this one first, searching. And I'll discuss two types. One is linear, next one is binary. And binary is more efficient than linear search. Let us focus on first linear search. So just let me draw an array. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let the indexes are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, and let the elements are we have 6 elements, so it takes 8, 12, 16, 23. Although you can take any element here. 38, 56. Let these are the element in the array named ARR, and let the item you want to search is let 23. Let the item you want to search is 23. Also, I'll be discussing one more case, and also let one more item you want to search, that is 14. Let you want to search this element. Fine. Now I will do it. First we have to compare this, means so we have to run a loop from I equals to 0. Actually, why we need to run a loop, just let you see 14. Let it is 14. So linear search, how actually linear search is performed? As the name says, linear. So it will first compare the item with the first element, that is ARR of 0. If it is equal, then it will say item is found at index this. Then with the next element, then with the next element, and then next, and so on, like this. Once it is found, then it will say the element is found at index this. If not found, so to get not found, it has to search up to this, up to the last index. Got it? As we have to search from beginning, means from here to here, means from beginning to last, we need to run a loop. A loop will run from I equals to 0 to I less than. Actually, let the array size is 6. Let me assume. So it will be from 0 to less than n, and then I plus plus. Then what we have to do, if item equals to ARR of I, if it is, so we have to start from 0 to the last index, that's why n minus 1. Got it? then what we will do, if it is equal, then printf element %d found, you can display as a position, at position %d and then item, and as I'm writing position here, so position generally starts from
0.
position generally starts from 0, sorry, index starts from 0, but position generally starts from 1. That's why I am writing I plus 1. Look, first position, it is actually first position, there is no 0th position, actually 0th index. So you can write, instead of position, if you write index, then you just write I, but here I am writing position, that's why I plus 1. So item element means element 23, for example, found at position 23 is at index 3, so 4. Once it is found, no need to proceed further. That's why you must write break, otherwise it will be actually accessing all the elements unnecessarily. So element found at position, this. Is that clear? So how actually it will iterate? So element is 23. Let me just check. Element is 23. Is that equals to error of I? Error of I is what? First element, that is 8. No. Then next element is 12. Again no. Then next element 16. Look, I'm changing actually the values because I will be changing from 0, 1, 2. 16? No. Now 23? Yes. Now true. If it is, then it will display element 23 found at position 3 plus 1, 4. Got it? Is that clear? Now we want to found, we want to search for this element 14. Next element 14. Then how it will check? So 23 equals to 8. First, no. Then 12, no. 16, again unsuccessful. 23, not found. It is not matched. 38, not matched. 56, not matched. Then there must be some message, right? What will be the message? So we have to write down some message, right? For unsuccessful search, means whether the element is found or not found. Now can you tell me what will be this, means how to display this? Means 14 is not found. Means it is not that you can just write this. Else. Else, okay, just let me write else. Else, then what?
Printf
Element not found.
Element not found.
Okay, if I write element not found here, look what will happen. Okay, if I write this, look what will happen. So 23
বারবার করবে
first.
তো প্রিন্ট করবে এটা element not found, element not found, এটা কাউন্টার দিতে হবে স্যার।
Actually,
ব্রেক লাগিয়ে দিয়েছে তো।
Look here. Okay, so just you check what will happen if I write this. Suppose you want to search 23.
স্যার 8 দেখাবে not found, 12 দেখাবে not found, প্রত্যেকগুলো নেই সেগুলো not found দেখাবে।
So it will actually display some garbage message 8, actually 23 8. It is not equal. So it will go to the else part. It will actually display 23 is not found. Although it is found. So you can't write else here. বোঝা গেল কেন প্রবলেমটা সুব্রত?
হ্যাঁ স্যার, হ্যাঁ স্যার।
What is the problem? যদি এখানে তুমি লেখো it will unnecessarily display. Okay. So item is 23. Suppose you have written else here for unsuccessful case. That is means suppose you have written here element not found. Now you check what will happen. Suppose I have written here not found. Okay, just not found. Suppose the item you want to search is 23. Got it? This one 23. Now first 23 equals to 8. This one. True or false? False, right? So it will come to the else part and it will display element not found for 23. Although 23 is found here, you can write only found or not found after completion of this total search. Means total array. You cannot commit to a decision after first iteration or second iteration or third iteration, you have to go up to n-1 index. Is that clear?
Okay.
So you can write else here. Someone was said that you can put a counter flag here. Yes, you can put a counter flag here. Without counter, you can also do this one. Look, for 14, suppose you want to search for 14. Then what? It will search up to 56, right? Then what? So here up to 56 means the I value will be what? So here the I value was 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. Got it? Up to 5, it is not successful. Then I value will be what? 6, right? Due to that I plus plus, it will be 6, and the condition will be fail to success. Because n is 6, I is also 6. 6 less than 6, not true. Are you getting my point? So in case of unsuccessful search, I value will be equal to n. Are you agreed with that? In case of unsuccessful search, I value will be equal to n. Everyone agreed with that point? Or
Yes,
I need
sir.
to
Yes, sir.
So what you can write out of this for loop, it is not with for loop, if I equals to n, you can write directly printf element not found. So don't write this one here. So in case of element not found, I will iterate up to actually n, and then the loop will terminate. And in case of successful search, for example, whatever it is, in case of successful search, I value will be maximum what? 0 to 5, means 0 to n-1. It will never be, means in case of successful search, although it will break out of for loop, and this condition will not be true. It will never be true. That's why break is very important here. Because once it is successful, then no need to search further. Now a question arises here. Suppose a duplicate element arises, means 23 is repeating at index 5 or index 3, index 5 or 4 maybe. Then in that case, actually, in case of linear search, you have to display the first index element. Now if question says found all index element, means found the indexes where this 23 is present, then you cannot put break here. You have to search up to last. Then this condition will be something else. Are you getting my point? Suppose it depends on the question, but in case of searching, actually they're asking to find the first element. Suppose an array is, for example, 5 6 4 7 1 and 1, okay, let's 7 2 7, and you want to search item 7. And if the question says that find the indexes of 0 1 2 3 4, find the indexes of find index of all index of 7, means they're asking if there is a repetition of 7, also find all of them. Then in that case you can put break. Okay, so just write this question. You will be trying this one in your home. If you have a problem, you will be asking in the next class. So write this question. Find all indexes, find all position, better, find all positions of an element Find all positions of an element in an array. Find all position of an element in an array using linear search.
স্যার একবার বলবেন, আপনার ভয়েসটা ব্রেক করছে।
এক মিনিট। Question is, all positions of an element using this one. All of you must take the note in your copy. It is not that you will wait for this to post in your Google Classroom. You must take the note.
স্যার আপনি ওয়ান নোট ফাইলটাই দিয়ে দিন না,
কি OneNote ফাইল দিয়ে দেবো?
মানে পিডিএফ করার দরকার নেই, আপনি ওয়ান নোট ফাইলটাই দিয়ে দিন।
OneNote দিয়ে দেবো তো,
এই
তোমরা
ফাইলটা।
ওখানে লিখবে। হ্যাঁ দিয়ে তো দেবো, সেটা করতে
আমাদের তো খুলছে না ওয়ার্ড নোট।
আমি
যদি
PDF করে
করে
দিয়ে
দেবো,
দেবো।
তুই আমাকে মেসেজ করিস, আমি পিডিএফ করব।
হ্যাঁ সৌভিক কে বললো PDF করে দেবো? সৌভিক?
ইয়েস স্যার। হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
আচ্ছা তুমি ফোন করেছিলে না? তোমারই হচ্ছিল তাই তো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
ঠিক আছে, ওকে, তোমার সাথে কথা বলে নেবো পরে। বাট ইউ মাস্ট টেক দ্য নোট প্যারালালি। ওকে, you must take the note parallel. It is not that you will wait for this to post in Google Classroom, then you will wait and you will take the note. You take the note in live class. It will be better for you. You will be updated. Is that clear? Question is clear? They're asking all positions, but this code is not for all positions. If it is clear, I will go to the next searching, that is very important, binary search. Okay. Then the next one. Binary search. এই তুনি রে, কি সব লিখেছো তুমি চ্যাট বক্সে? হ্যাঁ তুনির ভুলভাল লেখা বন্ধ করো তুমি। Okay, so the next one is binary search. let the elements are 7, 9, 10, 15. You could take any elements and indexes are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the array name is let error. And you want to search 15, and I will be considering another unsuccessful case 14. Let. So, okay, let us assume this is the array and these are the array element, these are the indexes, and we want to search 15 to check whether 15 is found. And also, so this is for successful case. As you can see, 15 is present and 14 is not present, so unsuccessful case, so we will be considering both. Now there is some prerequisite of binary search. The prerequisite is elements must be in sorted order. Okay, the elements must be in sorted order. Now sorted order means what? Either in ascending or descending order. Okay. So in case of linear search, there is no such criteria. Although the elements are in look like it is in ascending order, but element could be at any order. Means instead of 56 here it could be 6 as well. Okay, just tell me right. Then here it will be actually 6. Are you getting my point? Look here, the element are they, if I write 6 here, then are they in sorted order? Yes or no? We have 8, 12, 16, 23, 38 and 6. Now are they in sorted order?
No, sir.
No, they in sorted order.
No, sir.
Not in ascending, not descending order. So there is no such criteria of the elements means whether the element will be in sorted order or not in case of linear search. What I mean to say, linear search kono criteria nahi. Whether the elements in sorted order or not, you can apply linear search. You can note it down also. Linear search could be applicable in both sorted and unsorted order elements. Okay. So what I mean to say, linear search is applicable both for sorted and unsorted. Okay. Okay, so linear search is applicable both for sorted and unsorted elements. Means actually instead of elements, better I'll be writing array. Means whether the elements are in sorted order in the array or not. But in case of binary search, the element must be in sorted order. It could be in ascending or it could be in descending. Here the elements are in ascending order. 7, 9, 10, 15, 16, 18. They are in ascending order. Now let us check the process. So in case of binary search, you have to take 3 variables. One is L, that is low, or you can write low, and one is high, and then one is mid. Okay, so you have to take 3 variables: low, high and mid. Got it? Now low is what? First index element, that is 0, and high is what? N minus 1, last index element, and mid is actually low plus I by 2. Got it? So we have to actually update these three elements, low, high, mid, using this. Yes. Anyone wants to say something? Okay. So we have to actually update this according to that formula: 0, n minus 1, and low plus high by 2. So here, low is which one? This is low. And this is high. And now, why this is low and this is high? Is that clear? 0 and n minus 1. And mid one will be which one? Which index will be mid? Anyone?
2, 2.
Which index will be mid? 0 plus 5 by 2 actually it is.
Yes.
So
2.
have to calculate mid, actually the integer division, right? 0 plus 5 by 2, that is 2. 2.5, but you have to take only the integer part. So this is mid. Now what you will do actually, you have to check this search item. Let it is item is search. Let the variable is item. Okay. So if item equals to ARR of mid, if it is, if item equals to ARR of mid, if it is true, then we'll say that found at location, or also you can write like this: found. Just let me down. Let me write found. And now what if it is not found? So this is the case to check whether the element is present or not. Now in that case, search item is 15 and ARR mid is 10, right? So the element is 10. Is it true? No, it is not true. Item is 15 and the element ARR mid is 10. So it is not true. If it is not true, then what we have to do? We have to go to either this part, means right part, or left part. It is like actually, if I take an analogy, binary search is like searching in dictionary. How we search in dictionary? Dictionary, first of all, the dictionary words are in sorted order. They must be in sorted order. Then if I want to search a word which is at the middle of the dictionary, then we will go to the middle. If the word is, means according to the letter arrangement, if the word is before this mid position, then we will go to the mid part, left part, or otherwise we will go to the right part. Think about the searching in dictionary. Now in that case, 15, the element we want to search is 15, and at mid we have 10. Now 15 is greater than 10, means now the condition will be else if ARR mid less than item, then can you tell me what we have to do? In case of it is true, we will say element is found. In case if ARR mid, that is 10, less than item, that is 15, so condition true, then we have to go to the right part, means now the search will be focused on the right part. It will actually discard this part. It will discard this part. It will search in this part. Now which one we need to update? Anyone?
So low to
Sir,
mid
low.
bro.
Low equals to mid
Low
plus
is
1.
equal to mid plus 1.
Actually, as we will discard this one, so now low will be this one. Now means, just let me write down this again. These are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the elements are 7, 9, 10, 15, 16, 18. Okay. Now, mid was this one. As error mid, that is 10 less than 15. Now we'll discard this part. So we'll be focusing on this one. Now, low will be, just let me write down L and H. So we have to update low, and that will be mid plus 1. Got it? Because we will go to the right part now. We will discard this part. So low is now mid plus 1. Mid was 2. Now low is 3. And H will remain unaltered. Got it? Now what? Again we have to calculate this. Mid equals to low plus H by 2. Now mid will be what? Now mid value will be low plus H by 2. Low is 3. High is 5 by 2. That will be 4. Now mid will be this one. Got it? So mid is now this one. Again, we have to check whether the item is 15 and the element we want to search is, now it is 16. Is that true? No. Now what? It will search like this one now. Error mid is what? 16. Is it less than 15? No. Now what? We need some else part. So mid is this one, high is 5, mid is 4, L is 3. Now the element is actually 15, which is less than mid. Means what? Actually we will discard this part now. And we will be focusing on this part. Now what we have to update here? Anyone? Can you tell me what we have to update?
High
equals to mid minus 1.
mid minus 1.
So now, as we will discard this one, so high will actually shift here. High will be here. Means, just let me draw this one. I think this will be the last one to draw the array. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 15, 16, 18. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this is mid. This was low. Now, high will be what? The same one. That means we have to write high equals to mid minus 1. Got it? So low and high is now both 3. Now, again we have to calculate mid. Now mid will be what? Low plus high by 2. So 3 plus 3 by 2. That is nothing but same one, 3. Now what? Item equals to error mid. Yes. Now it is 15. Error 3 is 15. Now found. So it will say found. Now the question is, there must be some condition for unsuccessful case. What we have to write? Okay, for that, let us consider this 14. Now in case of 14, how the things will update? So first, low is again, means if I draw this once more, one, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7, 9, 10, 15, 16, 18. 4, 5. Okay. Now again, so this is low, this is high, and mid will be what? This one will be mid. And item we want to search is 14. Okay. So here item is 14, let. So mid is that true? No. Error mid, again this condition, item is equals to error mid? No. Item is item is greater than error mid? Yes, item is 14, error mid is 10. Now what? Which one to change? Low will change. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 18, 16, 15, 10, 9 and 7. Okay. Now low will change because error mid is less than the item. So we have to go to the right part, this part. Means now mid will change, low will change. Low will be by mid plus 1 and high will remain this one. Again we have to calculate mid. So 3 plus 5 by 2, the mid will be this one, 4. And again we have to search with item is 14 and error mid is 16. So it is again not true. Now which one to update? Now we have to update. Which one to update? In that case, anyone? Which variable to update?
High.
So high will be now
15.
now high will be this one. This one. High will be mid minus 1. Mid was this one. As item is 15, as item is 14, less than the mid. So high will be actually mid minus 1. So it will be sorry.
Sir,
it will
mid
be-
minus 1 কেন হবে?
এক মিনিট, yes, হ্যাঁ মিড মাইনাস 1 কেন হবে মানে
Sir,
এবার
14
কন্ডিশনটা কি আছে? আইটেম ইজ 14 and mid is what? 16. Mid is 16. So item is less than the mid. Item is less than the mid or greater than the mid or equals to mid. Item is less than mid.
Less.
তাই তো?
less than.
Then what? If it is less than, item is greater than mid hole, we have to go to the right part. If item is less than mid, means we have to go to the left part, means this part will be discarded. So L was this one, H will be also this one. Low and high both will be now index 3. Now again we have to check. Now mid is what? Mid is also this one. L and H and mid all are same. Now what? 14. 14 is less than mid. Again. Now which one to update? Are you getting my point? 14 is less than mid. That is 15. Now which one to update? Here 14 was less than mid. That is 16. And here 14 was greater than mid. That is 10. Now which one to update? 14 less than mid. So H will be update.
Yes, sir.
Means just let me draw. This is the final one. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements are 16, 15, 10, 9, 7. So L was this one. As 14 is less than 15, so means item is less than this, then we have to update which one? H. Now H will be which one? Anyone? H will be
So
this
mid
one?
minus 1.
Mid minus 1, this one. If item is less than the mid, then H will be mid minus 1. Obviously it will go to the left part. Now this is the terminating condition. So once H is greater than L or will actually continue this one till L is less than equals to H, and this is the condition we have to put here. So the loop condition is